Hello, how are you? Gary Williams here. Welcome back to Kitchen Cabaret. I know we're not in the kitchen today, we're in the living room, but it's all right. It's still Kitchen Cabaret. You see a pair of laughing eyes, and suddenly you're sighing sighs. You're thinking nothing's wrong, you string along, boy, then snap. Fa-da-ba-boo-doo-da. Those eyes, those sighs, they're part of the tender trap. You're hand in hand beneath the trees, and soon there's music in the breeze. You're acting kind of smart until your heart just goes whap. Fa-da-ba-boo-doo-doo. Those trees, that breeze, they're part of the tender trap. Some starry night when her kisses make you tingle, she'll hold you tight and you'll hate yourself for being single. And all at once it seems so nice. The folks are throwing shoes and rice. You hurry to a spot that's just a dot on the map. Ba-da-ba-ba-doo-doo. You're hooked, you're cooked, you're caught in the tender trap. Now I have to say a huge thank you to Irma Nieto. Hello Irma, all the way over there in California. Thank you Irma for requesting this song. Irma told me that she'd just been watching the movie The Tender Trap, starring Frank Sinatra, Debbie Reynolds. Who else was in that film? I've forgotten. I know it was made in 1955. Great film, actually, so thank you, Irma. Some starry night when her kisses make you tingle, she'll hold you tight and you'll hate yourself for being single. And all at once it seems so nice. The folks are throwing shoes and rice. You hurry to a spot that's just a dot on the map. Fa-da-ba-boo-doo-doo. And then you wonder how it all came about. It's too late now, there's no getting out. You fell in love, and love is the tender trap. Oh, I so enjoyed singing that. Thank you, Irma. I can't believe that I haven't sung that song before now. It is in fact, I don't think I have. I don't know. There's so many Kitchen Cabaret songs. Maybe I've already sung it and I've forgotten about it. I don't know. But it's a great tune. And Irma, you have actually inspired me to start watching some old movies. Actually, just last night, I watched Gigi for the first time in years. What a fantastic musical film that is. And about a week ago, we watched My Fair Lady, which I still think, I don't know, what do you think? I think My Fair Lady is the greatest movie musical ever made. Just the most incredible score, cast, everything. And it still stands up. It's like Singing in the Rain, which now I think about it, is probably an equal first. I mean, Singing in the Rain, it still makes me laugh now. It's, I don't know. I think I'm as guilty as many people thinking, these films which were made so long ago that, things are so different now that it just won't really stand up. But they really, really do. Or some of them do. Singing in the Rain and My Fair Lady certainly do. Anyway, and another thing, while I've got you, that I just watched the other day, which was recommended by my agent, was a documentary on Andrew Lloyd Webber. Now, I think that this was first aired on the BBC years and years ago, but I think they repeated it recently because I think my dad was telling me that because of COVID, and I think because they're not able to make as many TV programs as they used to, there's been a lot of repeats on. So anyway, I watched it on Catch Up the other week, and it was Alan Yentob interviewing Lloyd Webber, because I think he'd just written a biography, and it was so interesting. Did you see it? I don't know if you caught this. But I loved hearing the stories about how Joseph, the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and Evita almost didn't happen. I mean, it's like so many things which we take completely for granted now. It was just by good fortune, a few things falling into place at just the right time, that they even happened. And it's funny, isn't it? We see these things which, are huge successes, and we just think, well, of course, it couldn't have been anything else but a huge hit, But I wonder how many other potential huge hits didn't quite make it through. Another thing that Weber mentioned on that, I'll take this earpiece out now, I don't need to hear any music. Another thing that Weber mentioned on that interview, was he named what the song that he thinks is the best musical theatre song of all time. I wonder if you can guess what it is. What do you think? It was from South Pacific, Some Enchanted Evening. Andrew Lloyd Webber thinks that is the greatest musical theatre song written of all time. It's a great song, but I never, would have put it right up there. It's interesting. But I do have fond memories of that song. I'll tell you a story now, if you've got a couple of minutes. Years ago, I used to sing every week with the John Wilson Orchestra, well, a sort of very early, small version of John Wilson's now famous orchestra. And we had this residency at a place called the Royal Garden Hotel. And one week, I keep looking at my computer because it tells me that the battery's going to run out any second. So I'm not going to record this again. So if it does go out, you'll have to wait till next time to hear the end of the story. Anyway, I was singing, I'll tell you it quickly. I was singing there, and John invited a fella up to sing a song, Some Enchanted Evening. And it was all right. He sang quite well. And me being nice, being the singer, the man of the moment, I went over to the table, quite a big table, just to tell this fella, well done. I thought you sounded great, very nice. He said, thank you very much. I said, do you normally sing? Is this your, obviously you're really good. He said, oh, yes, I sing. I said, oh, whereabouts? He said, Covent Garden. Now, I realise now when people say Covent Garden, they mean the Opera House at Covent Garden. But then I didn't know that. I thought he meant busking in Covent Garden. And I said to him, God, that must be hard. All those people just really not paying attention. It must be really hard. And he said, well, it does have its challenges. I said, well, anyway, you're a better man than I am. Good luck to you. Keep it up. Fantastic. Following night, I'm back at home in Grimsby, as I lived then. Following day, rather, it was a Sunday. It was the Queen's Silver Jubilee concert from Buckingham Palace. I'm watching the telly. This fellow walks out on stage, starts singing opera. I thought, where do I know him from? I recognise that fella. It's the fella from last night, Sir Thomas Allen, one of the great opera singers of this country. The shame of it. My battery's just about to run out, so lucky you, I've got to wrap it up. Take care. I will see you here again next. Well, I don't know if I'll be here, but I'll be in the kitchen or in the other kitchen. I will be somewhere, I promise. Thank you, Irma, for the request. Keep them coming in. I'll see you again next time for more Kitchen Cabaret. Bye-bye.